Next stop on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Sonoma, California, for the second road course stop on the Castrol GTX Cup Series for season 17. As we are here today for running of the Fuller House 350K. I know, dumb name for a race, but still. So getting set for 12 laps of distance on this 2.52 mile road course. We had a great race in the truck. We had a boring race, actually, to be honest, in the truck series event. But we'll see what happens in the Cup side of things here. So on the pole for today's event, it is Cap Shearer, number 24, the DuPont Chevrolet. He'll be on the pole for today's event. He won the truck race earlier this weekend. Alongside of him will be Cole Deaver, number 3, the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. That's the same front row he had in the truck race, as a matter of fact, except it was reversed, and Shearer was the outside pole sitter instead of the pole sitter. So we'll see how that goes. Row 2 will be Keith Batson, number 88, the Ford Quality Care Service Ford Credit Ford Taurus. Beside him will be Jessica Shelton, number 94, the McDonald's Ford. Row 3 has Dylan Poteet, number 22, the Caterpillar Pontiac. And beside him will be Kyle Matthews, number 5, the Kellogg's Cornflakes Chevrolet. Matthews was the winner this season at Richmond as well this season. And we'll point out who all won each race over the season. Well, anyway, Johnny Gardner has car number 28, the Texaco Haviland Ford. He's on the inside of the next row down. Beside him will be Dalton Day, number 20, the Home Depot Pontiac. Next row down has Charles Sanford, car number 60, the Power Team Chevrolet. Sanford won this race back in season 15, I believe. Beside him will be Dylan Young, number 2, the Miller Lite Ford. Next row down has Trent Dunham, number 1, the Pennzoil Chevrolet for Sega Keith Motorsports. And for NNSCRA Motorsports, Seth Cole, number 44, the Georgia Pacific Papers Dodge. Next row down has Joshua Collard, car 43, the STP Pontiac. And beside him will be number 99, the Exibris SKF Ford, Levi McIntyre. His wins came at Rockingham and again at Martinsville. We have 2 more race winners on the next row down. It'll be Joshua Osborne, the winner this season at Talladega, and the Bell Mobility Chevrolet car 42. And the Coca-Cola 600 winner, it's Chelsea Bowles, car 26, the Discover Card Ford. Next row down has Michael Turner, the winner this season at Pocono, in the Lowe's Chevrolet car number 31. And the other Lowe's car that won in Atlanta this season, Jonathan Sorton, the Lowe's Chevrolet car 48. Next row down, it's the number 01 Senior Wireless Dodge of Emmanuel Hartnett, who won the season at the Daytona 500. Beside him will be car number 19, the Dodge Dodge of Joshua Sakuli. Next row down has Ryan George, car 25, the Michael Hodgen Chevrolet, and the number 18 Interstate Batteries Pontiac of Andrew Davis, who won at Texas. Next row down is Benjamin Miles, car 6, the Valvoline Ford, and the Citgo Ford, car 21 of Quentin Moore. Next row down is the North Wilkesboro winner. It's Dougie Shears, car 55, the Square D Chevrolet. And beside him will be the 36 M&M's Pontiac of Jesse Turner. Next row down has Becca Tellier, car number 12, the Mobile One Ford. Beside her will be car number 7, the Sirius XM Satellite Radio Dodge of Matt McIntyre. Next row down has the number 23 Winston Noble Ford of Carson Gum and the number 33 Skull Chevrolet of Andrew Perry. Next row down has car number 29, the Goodwrench Service Chevrolet of Daniel Olson. Beside him will be the point leader, Kat Tellier, the number 10 Tide Ford. Next row down has Jason Haywood, car 17, the DeWalt Tools Ford. And beside him will be Matt Haas in the Budweiser Chevrolet. Then it's Chris Dodd in number 15, the Napa Auto Parts Ford, or Auto Parts Chevrolet, and the Bristol winner, Mike Becker, in the Sprint PCS Dodge car 45. Next row down is JT Bryant, car 02, the Alltel Ford. And
ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Commencing the party engines against the racing here today at Sonoma. Zach Flickinger will be alongside JT Bryant, and the number 20. Flickinger's in number 41. Target Dodge. Next row down has car 66, the big Kmart Route 66 Chevrolet Ford of Jordan Anderson. And that man, John Arnold, will actually be starting alongside Anderson in car 71, the Realtree Chevrolet. And starting to scratch on the field will be the 97 John Deere Ford of Zachary Fitzwater. And apparently we had a problem on the start. It's Carson Gum who didn't get started very well. So pace car ducks off on the pit road. As the field gets set for green flag racing, Kev Shear and Cole Deaver will lead them down the classic Earnhardt-Gordon row here in Sonoma, California. 12 laps of distance here today on this Fuller House 350K as the green flag waves, and we are underway at Sonoma. And Cole Deaver will shoot out in front, and car number 3 is now battle for second going on between Kev Shear and Jessica Shelton. As they go down through the turn here, Shelton pulls up alongside Shearer, 94 and 24, Ford versus Chevrolet. Keith Batson will go for Ford. 5th position will be Kyle Matthews. Shelton takes 2nd. And Shearer drops to the number 3 position here. Down through turn 6, the carousel. And Cole Deaver is checked out. Deaver was the winner of the season at Dover earlier this season in the number 3 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet, while Shelton won the first road course stop on the tour at Riverside. And she has had a horrible start to the season so far. Just talk about Jessica Shelton. But she is trying to climb her way back up through the points chase to try to have any shot at a good finish here. But we know how it is with Jess, though. She starts off kind of slow. And, oh, Cole Deaver's got problems in car number 3! Cole Deaver has got problems with the number 3 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. And so does Kev Shear. And number 24. That means Jessica Shelton's going to be your leader on the first lap. And 35 miles an hour down pit road. That is a killer here at Sonoma. And apparently they may have jumped a start of some kind at Sonoma. I don't know what happened. So apparently Cole Deaver got a penalty maybe for jumping the start, and I don't know what Kev Shear was in for. I'm really speechless right now. I have never heard such stuff like this. I mean, at any rate, that does give Jessica Shelton the lead here at Sonoma. Very surprisingly enough, she was running 2nd behind Deaver when it all happened. And you are on board Jessica Shelton because she has one number 3 in-car cameras in today's event. So if that ordeal happens, Shelton may be possibly in a spot to get her 2nd road victory of the season and stay undefeated on this course, on the road courses at least. And down to about 38 miles an hour in first gear as she goes. So Shelton is now your leader. Keith Batson is now 2nd. The man who has not won in a long time, and he hopes to get closer to Shelton to where they can battle it out for the win here. But Batson's in 2nd. 3rd is now Kyle Matthews. 4th is Dalton Day. Dylan Poteet runs 5th at the moment, and Poteet usually is very solid on the road courses himself. In fact, he won here back in Season 5. And that great battle I think he had with Alexander Dawson in that event. It was one of the Dawsons back when they raced NR. Johnny Gardner's in 6th position. 7th is now Dylan Young. Seth Cole's in 8th. 9th is Charles Sanford, and Trent Dunham will go 10th. Then its 11th position is Joshua Collard. 12th is Levi McIntyre. Joshua Osborne, the winner at the Road America Mellow Yellow event during the road course weekend. He runs in 13th position. 14th is Chelsea Bowles. 15th is Emmanuel Hartnett. Michael Turner 16th. 17th is Jonathan Zorlin. Ryan George 18th. 19th is Benjamin Miles. 20th is Dougie Shears. 21st is Joshua Sakuli. We'll actually make that Andrew Davis is 21st. Now Sakuli is now 22nd. So Davis with a slick move through the S's, and he'll take 21st away from Sakuli. Becca Tellier 23rd spot, and Sakuli got a little twitchy going down to the 11th turn. So did Becca Tellier. Daniel Olson's 24th. 25th is now Jason Haywood. Jesse Turner's 26th position. 27th, darn pace car. 27th is Quentin Moore. 28th is Chris Dodd. 29th is Matt McIntyre. Andrew Perry goes 30th. 31st is Matt Haas. Kat Tellier in 32nd position. Mike Becker 33rd. And look who's trying to fight his way through the field. It's that 3 car of Cole Deaver. He was 34th, and now he's 33rd. Becker's 34th. 35th is now Zach Flickinger. Kev Shear trying to fight his way through the field in 36th position. Shear and Deaver know they got very fast cars, and they both look to make their way up to the field here. JT Bryant's 37th. 38th position is Jordan Anderson. 39th is Zachary Fitzwater. 40th is John Arndt. And Carson Gunn did not start. So the problems in the 23 car that we saw at the start of the event, apparently the car just refused to fire, and Carson Gunn will be credited with a did not start. We've had plenty of those this season for some reason or another. We had one at Pocono, I know that, and we had a problem in the truck race at Daytona. And now one here at Sonoma. I think we had one at Riverside as well. So really, really crazy here. What's happening here at Sonoma Raceway, or what's going on this season in NR here in 2017. But nonetheless, we go back to the leader, Jessica Shelton, looking for yet another road course victory, and something about her and road courses, that those two get along very, very well. She has won here on the short version of the Sonoma, but she's not yet won on the long version of Sonoma, so that could change today. Unless I think she may. Actually, I think she did win here last season. She actually won on the long course last season, holding off Levi McIntyre in that event. Keith Batson, a solid second place run for him, and he also has an in-car camera in today's event. There he is trying to catch Shelton. See what the margin is this time by. Kyle Matthews right behind in 3rd position. And the yellow flag flies for the first time here today at Sonoma, California. And I believe it was Matt McIntyre, number 7, that's crashed. Or it spun. So first caution of the day will fly on the 5th lap of the event at Sonoma. Actually, we just completed 5 laps, so it's actually on lap 6, believe it or not. Let's see what happens. They come off corner number 6. Matt McIntyre was trying to get around Cole Deaver. Deaver actually gets by McIntyre. He tries to get back by Deaver, but coming in a hurry was Kev Shear in 24. They go through turn 7. Shear gets a good run through that turn. gets the bumper of Matt McIntyre's car and just turns him right around, and Matt bunny hops a little bit. So Matt apparently not happy with Kev Shear's driving tactics, but as they say, all's fair in love, war, and racing. That's about what they say here. But Matt McIntyre puts her in gear, drives away unscathed, and I'm sure a little bit PO'd, I might add. And we actually had problems with Joshua Sakuli. He apparently has had problems in the number 19 machine. So I don't know what happened there. And this happened under caution, apparently, here. So, actually, this didn't happen under caution. Actually, excuse me. So we were under. Yep, and Sakuli had a malfunction with the car, and Becca Tellier just slams right into Sakuli's car for no inexplicable reason. And Sakuli's car stalled out big time in that number 19 Dodge Dealers Dodge. And they are getting the... and Sakuli is in for a pit stop here, so he is going to go another lap down. And Levi McIntyre is on pit road now at number 99. Yeah, Levi McIntyre had a crumpled up hood on his number 99 XI Barry's Ford. Let's see what happened there. Let's see what happened. Yep, it was a log jam through the turns 3 and 3A. He was just driving along, and just tries. Yeah, a log jam happened up in front, and I think it might have been with Charles Sanford. Actually, Dalton Day got a little off a little bit. Then there's Poteet gets on the brakes. Gardner gets on the brakes. Poteet, Young, Cole, Sanford, Dunham get on the brakes. So does Collard. They play bumper tag, but then Levi McIntyre. The hood damage actually was when he hit Collard, and Osborne comes up behind Levi McIntyre and just absolutely knocks the ever-living crap out of his car. So that was an eventful caution period here we had in Sonoma, California, and in the Full House 350K. So, who says this series is not action-packed? And I swear it is. Anyway, so with all that said, we're going to get the green flag on lap number 8 of this event. So we'll have 5 laps to go here at Sonoma. Jessica Shelton looking to go 2 in a row at Sonoma. She won here last season. And going second will be Keith Batson. Third will be Kyle Matthews. Fourth will be Dalton Day. Dylan Poteet's 5th. Johnny Gardner 6th. 7th is Dylan Young. 8th is Charles Sanford. Or 8th is Seth Cole. 9th is Charles Sanford. And 10th right now is Trent Dunham. As the green flag about the wave here at Sonoma, I don't know what that was all about. That's probably another big glitch that happens on the restarts. But boy, Keith Batson got an excellent start on Shelton. Let's see what happens in the turns 1 and 2 here. Dalton Day gets by Kyle Matthews to take third. So Dalton Day could be in for a good run here today on this racetrack here, as now he tries to peek inside Keith Batson for second. And Dalton Day has not had a good season at all this season, so this could be a big day for Dalton, no pun intended. If he holds on to win, if he holds on for an excellent top 5 finish, he's in third now. Kyle Matthews in fourth, and Poteet runs fifth. But again, the good start Batson got, though. He did get a good start, though, on Shelton, but alas, Shelton pulls away yet again, and that's going to keep her in the lead. Here's Sonoma. That's our third in-car camera belonging to Dylan Poteet. Poteet running right behind his buddy Kyle Matthews in the number 5 car. Poteet's in 5th. Matthews up ahead in 4th. And Poteet gets dumped to there about 40 miles an hour in first gear. And the yellow flag flies for the second time here today at Sonoma on lap number... on lap number 9. And it's Jordan Anderson. This time it's spun. And yeah, bad hit right there. Anderson was running just up ahead of Levi McIntyre in 99. That's 35th position was where Jordan was running at the moment. Anderson thought he was clear of McIntyre, and Anderson spins. Backs her right into the tire barrier. We saw that. If you saw our Melly Yellow Series event from Road America, the tire barrier we explained to you before, it may be all rubber, but it does not mean it doesn't cause damage to the race car. Or it can possibly knock you right out of the race. So that's what happened to Jordan Anderson. He gets knocked out of the running of the Fuller House 350K at Sonoma, California. And he's actually the second retiree out of the race. So Carson Gum finishes in last position. Will finish in last position by virtue of the did not start. But it'll be 2 laps to go when we get this race restarted here at Sonoma. Jessica Shelton looking for her second straight road course victory and second straight Sonoma victory. Keith Batson's in second position. Dalton Day's third. Kyle Matthews fourth. Poteet's in 5th position. And Batson was ready on that start again on Shelton. Batson swings to the high side of the racetrack. Shelton, though, pulls ahead now, and Matthews takes third back from Dalton Day, and I thought Batson was going to swing on the high side and get her. That was... You got to admire Keith's try on that one, though. The try may not have worked, but you got to admire his spirit on that one. And I did. On the outside lane, I thought Batson had Shelton for sure. But... I don't know why you got the standing start glitch at Sonoma on the restarts. I really don't know why you do, but anyway. But they'll be coming to the white flag this time by Jessica Shelton. Leads the race. Keith Batson second position. Third is Kyle Matthews. Fourth is Dalton Day. Poteet's fifth. Sixth is Young. Seventh is Johnny Gardner. Seth Cullen 8th. 9th is Charles Sanford and Joshua Collard, who had a horrible run on the Truck Series event. Is back to his usual road course form. He's in 10th position. As it'll be the white flag waving for Jessica Shelton. She'll have 1 lap to go here at Sonoma in the Fuller House 350K. as she takes her customary Bill Elliott colors down the start finish line. The white flag waves 1 lap to go for Jessica Shelton. Batson's in still second position as it'll be a board top 2 if either Batson or Shelton holds on. Coming down through turn 4 on this part of the course here. Now through turn 5, you're on board Jessica Shelton's car. Down through turn 6, that's the carousel, and down to about 89 miles an hour in third gear. And up that little brief straightaway in the fourth gear at about and up to about 151 miles per hour before she climbs on the brakes in turn 7. And down to 46 miles an hour in first gear. And down through the S as she goes, and it's all downhill literally on this course, though. This is a downhill portion of the course there. Uphill's the first half, and downhill's the second half, so. But down through turn 10 she goes. She has one more turn to negotiate. It's turn number 11. And down to that part of the course she goes, and she will do it again. 2 for 2 on the road courses. She is 2 for 2 on the road courses. The McDonald's Ford, Jessica Shelton, wins at Sonoma. So she takes Riverside and she takes Sonoma, both of them at California. Two road courses down on the books, and both of them have gone to Jessica Shelton. And the number 94 McDonald's Ford, as she takes the Fuller House 350K. Second place with a great performance, Keith Batson. Third to Kyle Matthews. Fourth to Dalton Day. Fifth to Dylan Poteet. Sixth place will be Dylan Young. Johnny Gardner 7th. Eighth will be Seth Cole. Ninth will be Charles Samper. And Trent Dunham gets back by Joshua Collar to take the 10th position in this event. So 18 races are in the books here, and Jessica Shelton takes the win of Sonoma. Average speed 73.113 miles per hour. 11th place will be Joshua Osborne. 12th to Ryan George. 13th to Chelsea Bowles. 14th place will go to Michael Turner. Dougie Shear's 15th. Cole Deaver and Kev Shearer, after their penalties they had on the start, moves all the way up to 16th and 17th. Deaver will finish 16th and Shearer will finish 17th. 18th, Jonathan Zorlin. 19th will be Benjamin Miles. 20th will be Becca Tellier. 21st will be Daniel Olson. Andrew Davis, 23rd. Jesse Turner, 24th. 25th position will go to... 25th position will go to Levi McIntyre. Jason Haywood, 26th position. 27th will be Chris Dodd, 28th. Matt Haas, 29th. Andrew Perry. 30th will be Mike Becker. 31st, Kat Tellier. So that's going to hurt her in the points. She was the points leader coming into this event at Sonoma. 32nd will be JT Bryant. 33rd, John Arndt. 34th, Matt McIntyre. Joshua Collar dropped to 36th in the final running order after running on the top, after coming across the white flag in 10th position. So don't know what happened to him there. We're about to find out. Emmanuel Hartman was 37th. 38th was Zach Flickinger with a tire problem. 39th was Joshua Sakuli. And Jordan Anderson was finishes in 40th position. So it did not start was Carson Gum. So an unfortunate circumstance of what happened there. Well, one view that doesn't fail us is the bar chase view, and let's take a look at what happened there. Collard, and I think that's what happens sometimes when you got a glitch on the restart, and I know people have told me about this, but we did have a glitch on the we did have a standing start glitch on the restart at Sonoma, and this track has been known for that, but I stick with this version because of old school purposes. But Collard gets an excellent start when Collard tries to take advantage of that start, though. He gets by Trent Dunham cleanly, but then goes down, then comes down there to start finish line. See what happens there. And he will go inside of Charles Sanford in the 60 car. Up the hill he goes. Okay. It's not happening. It's not happened yet. Sorry I'm taking a long time doing this replay here, guys, but so forget it. So anyway, sorry I took you through this long replay for nothing. But anyway, the 4-house 350K at Sonoma is history here today, as here at Sonoma, California. And our congratulations to Jessica Shelton for her second win of the season and second in a row at Sonoma, and holding off. Actually dominated the day though. And once Cole Deaver and Kev Shear had their problems on the start, it was smooth sailing for Shelton as she takes home the title of Sonoma, her second of the season in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. You never know what you'll find on this channel here in our races, gaming videos, here YWC Wrestling. It's all here on the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel, whatever the president of the NNSCRA Seth Cole desires for this channel. And the Pizza Hut X series will be returning here soon, and so be sure to check out that series as well as the Hershey's Cup series, which will be coming up soon, as well as the Energizer Endurance series. So be sure to check out Seth's series as well, and you will never regret it. It'll be some of the greatest racing you will find in our 2003 competition. A whole lot better than any of my series, I will guarantee you that. But anyway, so next up on the Castrol GTX Cup Series tour will be at Kentucky Speedway for the Quaker State 400. So until then, James Qualls has been production in the NNSCRA. Offline racing at its best.